All right. Well, today is the Holy Week here in the Philippines in Manila. It's March 28th, 6:50 p.m. So I'm gonna continue my trip my Fuji trip in Tokyo. So this is where I booked the trip. It's from Klook, and I paid 2,671 pesos and 40 cents for that. And what's included here? So this is the itinerary. First place we went to was the Sengen Park, Arakurayama Sengen Park, and then followed by Oishi Park, and then the last stop would be Gotemba Premium Outlets. That would take us 2 hours. And then after that, we're going home by 4 o'clock back to Shinjuku. Okay. Now, this was the last photo I actually the so this is the lake we passed through from Oishi Park going to Gotemba. All right. So as you notice, the area we passed through, that's in Yamanaka, Minamitsuro, Yamanashi, to be more specific. That's an elevated area, and that's the reason why there are still snow. This was taken in February 19, and yeah, so during that time there are still snow, and it's still really cold in Tokyo even, and especially here during that time. So there are chances that you will still see the snow in February and maybe even in March. I think actually my sister and my mom plus their friend and also my tita and tito went to Tokyo a few days back, and they noticed that, or there was a report that it was still snowing, or some part there are still a few snows in some area. So probably it will take until mid or almost late March before the snow really stops dropping, something like that. And then I think the best time to go to Japan as well to see the cherry blossoms is late March, because that's when right now if you check the news, a lot of area in Tokyo already have that's when they are starting to experience the cherry blossoms. So there. So when we arrived in Gotemba, it was raining. This one is a bridge from, I think, the first where the first buildings are, going to the other buildings on the other side of the mountain. So and it was really windy and it was raining. So that's why, as you can see, um, well, during the time it's really crazy. So I just took a photo of some of the places there as well. This is the playground. This was taken like 1:26 p.m. and this was taken 1:42. So if you notice, it was, well, it's still raining though. It's just like minor rainfall. Oh, okay. And you can also notice here that a lot of people are still wearing or using the umbrella, so it's really raining. And yeah, you will see it here that the clouds or the precipitation or something like that is still there. Plus the drops here is visible as well. So there. So this is the playground. So I just passed by. So I was just walking around the area so that I can somehow enjoy what I paid for. I was not able to see Mount Fuji, but I think experiencing or the experience of going here and the different stops is really good. So there are crazy crepes. So this is how the malls look like, or the shopping area look like. So they are like, well, just one level, but you will see that it doesn't look like a building, but it's more of stores lined up. Yeah, if you notice here, and it's on the mountain, so it's really interesting to just go here and take a walk. You will see a lot of stores here. So there, I think I went back in West Ground just to take a photo. And this is me still walking, going back, I guess. I'm not really sure. So there. So this is the bridge, another bridge, where I passed by. See, it's cloudy. All right. So this is so you will find some of this in the area so that you won't lose your way, just in case. But that's just for reference. So after a few hours of walk, what I did is I went to this food hall. This is how many people are in the area right now during that time. Plus, a lot of them are really disappointed with the Mount Fuji experience because we didn't saw Mount Fuji that day. So this is something new. It's 1,300 yen food. So you might also want to try that when you go there. But what I did try first is the takoyaki, because takoyaki originated in Japan, I think. I'm not really sure. And their takoyaki is really different. It melts in the mouth. Unlike in the takoyaki here in the Philippines, it's different. It's really different, far different. So one thing that you will notice is how this food melts in the mouth. And that's so good, but at the same time so hot. And so this is the store where I purchased the takoyaki, and the amount for this food is, I think I purchased this one 1,550 yen. So there. And then after that, I ate here in Samchoy, Gotemba. What I ordered here is teriyaki loco moco. because teriyaki is originally from Japan. I think, I'm not really sure. Sorry, don't quote me, but it sounds like Japan. So when you say teriyaki, and this is how it looks like. What's pretty obvious about their egg? It's almost raw. If you notice here, that's how they serve egg. And this one has burger steak. This is their teriyaki plus a little rice plus a few salad. So, and then of course juice. So that's what's included here in the 1090 yen, or technically 1199 yen when you buy one of their food here in Somchoy. So there, and yeah, so this is another way of looking at the food, just to see the background over there that it's coming from Samchoy. All right, then after eating, I went outside. So just took a walk again, and one thing I noticed is that there are still a lot of dog owners walking as well. So this is really a nice place to be exact, because dogs are free to, well, not free. Dogs are allowed to roam around with their owners, which is really nice. So this is how the stalls or the shopping areas look like. So we have here the Taylor made T-Fall, I think. I cannot read, so of course that's Polar by Ralph Lauren. Well, there's a lot of designer stores here. So when you go here, just prepare your bank account, your credit card, or any money you have. Good thing I'm not really into buying things a lot, more on food. Especially if it's not something that I will need or can't live without, then anyway, so look at this. So you have their Champion, Briefing, Puma, Beams. Those are the brands that you will find here. Spick and Span. Sorry, Edifice, Alvin. There are also food stalls aside from that. And then this is how it looks like on. So there are also on the side of the store. So there are also seating chairs there where you can sit just in case. And it's actually wide. So it can be two-way or however you want to look at it. And then, so this is what I did just while waiting for our bus to go back to Shinjuku. Okay, so there, this is how the place looks like. I didn't notice this. So hillside. So there's the hillside. Okay, so there's Tuli's Coffee. They also have Starbucks here. So these are the brands that you will see. Polo, Ralph Lauren, Pokemon store. There's a Pokemon store, and some other things. Plus, there are also restroom, ATMs, and other things that you might need. They also have a bus service directly go back to Shinjuku, just in case you did not book for a tour in Klook or in any tour services. So there. And this one, why did I took this photo? No, I don't. So because they have Gongcha. Yeah, so there's Gongcha. It's a milk tea shop. Here in the Philippines, it's common. So Anai, so there's the Pokemon store. And this is how their mall looks like. So it's really simple, but it's really wide or big. You will be walking a lot, and I mean when I say walk a lot, you will. I promise you. So I think this is another spot. Yeah, because we have different stores now. Plus, we have also Citizen, which is a designer for for watches, and Keaton, Stars, Strasburgo. There's more. So there, and this one is I think it's a food store. I'm not really sure why there is this one, but that's Ted Parker. Okay. Well, there. What's funny about this trip is that I brought with me 5 running gears. So those are sleeveless shirts and then really short shorts. Because I was hoping like the weather would be not that really cold, because I was hoping like for 15, 17 or 18 degrees, so I can train or somehow do some runs. However, I wasn't able to use those clothes even in Hong Kong and even in Taiwan because it was really cold. So those are so I think one of the things that I learned from this is always make sure to check the weather or even just the temperature if it's feasible to do the things that you like or you prefer to do, and make sure that you're wearing the right outfit. So I end up washing my clothes just to make sure that they are clean every day. Not really every day, every other 2 days, because I only have like 3 pairs of clothes to go out. So there. The good thing is there are a lot of stores where you can purchase clothes, or if you feel like drying your or washing your clothes and drying them would be fine, then you can also do that. And here's another food hall that I went out. It's on the second floor, I think. So this the Itadaki Terrace. But they have very few options, and this one I went to Tulis because it was like, what time was this? 3:30. So I still have to wait like 30 minutes more, and I was thirsty. I can find a store where I can buy water, so I just went there, buy coffee plus water. So I got this. So Be Happy by Tom and Jerry. So just a reminder, we like to have a fun. I like the cup. To be honest, I will follow you wherever you go. So that's from Tulis. Plus, it also have Sakura around it. So there, it's a tea. And then this one, yeah. So our bus arrived around 3:58 p.m. and we're about to leave by 4 p.m. And while waiting, the tour guide actually suggested a few stores where we can eat once we arrive in Shinjuku. So these are the list of stores he recommended. If you're into sushi, that's in Gonzo Sushi, Ichiran. So, well, I'm not really sure, but I haven't tried. But I did took a photo, so I would probably go there someday. So this is us going back to Shinjuku now. All right, so we were expecting heavy traffic because it was a Monday, But we arrived there at 5:45 when we're expecting like 7 p.m. and this is where we actually stopped. Just below it is the love, um, the place where they picked us up, and this building really looks nice. That's why I just took a photo of it. So imagine that. Look at that. It looks like a spaceship or something, right? Look. See? Anyway, or I'm not sure if I'm imagining things, but it for me it looks like a rocket ship or something like that. And yeah, so there are very few people, and it's already almost 6 p.m. by that time. And what I just took a photo of this because it looks really neat here in this place. Even if you have a crane over there, it still looks neat. By the way, during this time, I was planning to eat somewhere in um Ekime or Asakusa, somewhere in Asakusa. However, the store was closed. I'm not really sure why. So I end up walking back to our hotel, or to my hotel, or to where I'm staying. And well, one of the things that I saw are these dogs. That's why I took a video of it. And I also noticed this store, which for me looks really nice. This concept is really nice, so I just took a photo of it. Look, it's like a coffee shop. Yeah, it's a most likely it's Brooklyn Roasting Company, so it's a coffee shop, but the concept is really neat. See? So they have here chocolate, blanc tole, cream pudding. Interesting. But I haven't tried eating or even buying a coffee here. Oh, this is interesting. So they have three areas. So the first floor, coffee stand. Second floor is a cafe and lounge. I cannot read the last one. And then they have a rooftop as well. Isn't that nice? And this is awesome. I didn't notice that. Oh, okay. Oh no, this is not it. So I saw this on the other side of the street, and it looks really neat. But I do not understand what it says. But it's nice. It looks nice. For this building, it really looks nice. And then the building beside it looks like it needs a lot of fixing. So I hope they can also fix that. Plus, this one, it looks like an old building as well, but I think it still can survive, some sort of. And this one looks like a new building, right? So see the difference of the buildings, but it doesn't look like a mess, to be honest. So there. And okay, so this is where I ate the other night. Sukiya. This is store over here. So I just noticed now that there is actually an office on top of it. See? I'm not sure if that's an office, but it looks like an office to me. And then there's my cube. I'm not sure what that is for. And then McDonald's is just beside it. And I think this is where I ate that night. And then there's another store here. I wasn't able to capture. And then there's a convenience store, which is Daily Yamazaki. And oh, this is nice. So I was able to capture all of those things. And I saw this one too. Another food store or some sort of restaurant on the other side of the building or the road, and you will notice that it's not the only building. This is the one building, this is the second building. It's the only small building in the area, in this place, but it's sketchy, right? But I don't know if they offer anything here, so there. Plus I saw this, but I don't understand some of their menu, so I end up not going inside because I'm worried I might make a mistake on whatever I wanted to buy. But look at that. They are selling this type of meat, which is like a tonkatsu or something like that. It's deep fried. Look. And then this one too. So plus there are a lot of Japanese inside. Plus I don't see any English translation, so I'm not sure if tourists are allowed here. That's why I just didn't get inside. And well, so that's one. And I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same. So this is how it looks like when you take the photo on using this way. So there. This is the same store, just on the other side of the road. So there's this one looks like an empty building. Oh, and then after that, this is the store, and then you have this. I think this one goes to, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, train. It's a Oeda line, Kurame station. Ah no, it's 140. This one is an Asakusa line, Kurame station. Ah no, it's 90, so 140. Sorry. And then this one is a new building that they are building, or yeah, sort of. Yeah, so there. And this is what I ate that night. McDonald's. So I spent, it's actually cheap, 730 yen. And what's included there is, and they accept credit card. So if you see MasterCard, Visa card, that's why I was able to monitor all my transactions as well. Well, you cannot read it here, but it's shrimp sandwich, fries, and roasted coffee. So that's what I ate. So they have, oh, the roasted coffee, they don't provide coffee mate like we used to in the Philippines, and sugar. They use this. It's like a syrup that you have to add to your milk. Coffee. And then this is the shrimp sandwich, plus this is the ketchup. The ketchup is, I feel sad for the container because it's not something you can recycle, right? So there. So that's my food for that night. Fries. Their fries it doesn't make you feel bad, by the way. It's like it's fresh or something like that. So there. And then after eating, I went back to the hotel and I had the chance to, well, cross a street and then I stayed in the middle. So I took this photo. It's not against the rule because when I took the photo, it's actually time for us to walk. So I just walked and then took the photo at the same time. And this is how it looks like. Yeah. Well, it's a little blur because it's night, but it's really neat if you look at this way, right? And yeah, so I recorded our path. I'm going to for the tour of Mount Fuji. So we started here, somewhere in Tokyo. That's in Shinjuku. And then after that, we went to, well, along the Churo line, so that's Sagamihara. And then I've sort of stopped here in Fujiyoshi. I think our first stop here is somewhere here, not really sure. And then after that, there's Gotemba. And then after that, then we went back. So it's a long one. Went back to Tokyo. So there, that's what we did. And then okay, so the next day, it's for another day. So I think yeah, this is the day that I went to Big Site. That's the Microsoft AI tour activity. So well, that sums up my third day in or fourth day. Hold on. So that's Sunday. Our Monday, yeah. So that drops on my Monday in Tokyo. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.